All right. What's going on, everybody? Grateful to see you. Give me a big wave or throw a five in the chats below. My gosh. Um, we are super excited today because today we get to unveil for you guys a updated system. I might call it like 3.0 or something. Who here knows that in your life, in your business, you're always getting better, right? Always, 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 always. And this today, what we're going to unveil to you has been the byproduct of a lot of work of a lot of different people. Shout out to all of our amazing leaders. I've been consulting our officers and above at a time. If you're an officer and above, put a me in the comments below. And we're just so grateful for you. The collaboration that we have within this organization is incredible. Thank you guys. Yes, soon, 100%. 100%. We've also been starting to include other rising leaders and just getting really important feedback from everyone because this is a team and an organization that is around the world. Like we are across continents, across countries, across states, across provinces, across cities, across lots of different places. But we all share a common thread, which is we love people. We love what we do here. We want to impact lives and also get some pretty cool rewards as well too, right? Who here's got some big goals in your business? You want to change your family, you want to change your life, you want to change everything. So to do that, we wanted to bring the best to the table with you. So in a bit, we're going to walk you guys through our updated team systems that already have gotten our team to number one in 2025 in the world at a 400,000 partners, have led to duplication and scale on the next level and everything. But I want to start just with a little bit of preface of where we're at, where we're going, and why we're so excited. Okay. I know we have different levels of involvement. In fact, maybe throw in the chat, how long have you been involved in Partner Co? Months or years? Hey, Bonnie, great to see you. Cindy, great to see you. Hey, Christy, hello. Hey, Vanessa. Christy, nice to see you for the first time on Zoom, I think, right? So, yeah, 2 months, 10 months, days. I know, right? Christy's like, I am so fresh. This is great since September a year ago, 2 years. September will be 2 years. Happy anniversaries or monthversaries or dayversaries, you know? So we have a really, yeah, Pam Middleton, longest with us, 9 years. Can we give biggest shout out to that? Longevity is credibility and success, but we're all getting better, right? This month is Adela's 2 year anniversary. Fantastic. So a lot of us have been involved for the last couple of years. Okay. And I just want to give us a quick snapshot of where we're at and where we're all going. So if you know our story, we've been involved in this type of business for 17 years. I got started when I was 19 years old. Becky, my now wife of 10 years and mother to our son, is oh, babe, are you there? Okay, never mind. I don't know. Okay, never mind. Anyways, but it's been 10 years. She is there? Okay, cool.
I am. What's up?
Okay. Can I say some things on this call?
What things?
I don't know. We have a lot of things to share.
I don't know what you're referring to.
And there's a lot of things. Okay. All right. We're all family here, right? We're all family. Fantastic. We all build our businesses for different reasons. And you know what I've realized? It's always dealing with a who. Who here's realized it's easy to quit on yourself, you know? But maybe it's your children, maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your soon-to-be spouse, maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your grandkids, maybe it's your friends, maybe whoever that it is. So we build this for that, right? One thing that we're huge on is freedom. So Becky was my second recruit ever after I learned some skills, and there are some skills that we want to teach you guys. Where since I've learned those skills, I've never not had a teammate in my business. Who here would love it if you always had teammates that were duplicating and replicating in your business, right? Like that's the fun part about our business. It's the leverage part. It's the impact part. I love it. And always, of course, getting customers and loving on them. But we learned some things through those times. Becky was my second recruit ever, became my top money earner following the systems in place, then became wife, and now we've worked together, been together, married together for 10 years. Fast forward into Partner Co. Partner Co has been 3 years old, guys, just a little over 3 years. And if you think about it, Partner Co as a business is a toddler. Anyone ever been around a toddler before? Toddlers are kind of awkward. right? Our Jaden's 19 months. He's toddling. He is very awkward. Like they take action before they think or understand. It's like you probably shouldn't jump off of that. You probably shouldn't run full speed, head into a wall. That's probably not wise. But toddlers are awkward, right? You learn different things. I want to remind us that you're in a company that is a toddler in age, but we do have an old soul because we have a unique heritage of blended backgrounds and products. Like Tahitian noni juice has been around for like 30 years, right? So there's a lot of good with the old, but we're new and we're sexy. Who here loves the products? You're loving the vibe. Just the brand, just everything about Partner Co. And not bad for 3 years old. This year we hit number one in momentum around the world in our profession, right? Not bad for a company. So if this is your first experience, man, it must be nice. Count it, be grateful. If you've been around in other adventures in network marketing, I know you're super grateful to be involved here because you're like, wow, the products are amazing, the content's amazing, just everything's incredible, right? But we're just getting better, both from the company side and from the team side. We just got off calls all day with the owner of their company, John Wadsworth, who, by the way, tomorrow, who here has not yet heard from John Wadsworth, our founder and owner yet in Partner Co. Like, oh, Christy, you're going to love this. You want to make sure this is going to be one challenge I'm going to give to us today. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, all hands on deck. We have a business opportunity presentation with John Wadsworth, our founder owner himself. He's sold $3 billion worth of Noni in his career. Now he's our amazing founder, visionary. And what I love is we are not just competing in network marketing. People ask who's our competition. He basically looks at Amazon as our competition. Okay. And if you saw the new subscription manager, who here took a look at that training? We just launched it like yesterday in North America. It's going around the world. But that is better than Amazon, for example. So we're getting better and better and better and better. But we have a call tomorrow that if you want more people to be on this vision with you, you want to bring them onto this call. You want to bring your chicken list. You know those people that you love to have in your business, but you're scared to talk to? We all got them. Those are the people that you want to have on the call tomorrow and make sure they're in front of someone like a John Wadsworth. That's going to be a call and a conversation that will just catapult your business. Okay. But the company's still doing more and more and more. All right. I'm looking at the chats. People are loving their core cleanse because now poo jokes are super cool. Who here's on core cleanse, by the way? Have you used it yet? I had my cleanse day. I know our Aussies are really jealous. I don't know. Should you be jealous with a moving experience? Um, wow. I think I lost 5 pounds, guys. No joke. Like, I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't, it was very interesting. I'll just leave it at that. You feel light? Yeah. So, anyways, the company is coming out with more and more products, and there's more in the cards, guys. There's more that's coming. In the next couple of months, there's more. Let's just leave it at that. All right. But the company is in a toddler phase, quickly growing up. And I'm just going to shut up because I'm going to give away too many secrets that I signed an NDA to not say. But just know there's more that's coming up. At the same time, as Partner Code does what they need to do, what do we do? Right? People that who here has ever got asked, what do you do? All right? Does anyone struggle with that answer? I still do, honestly. Right? I'm like, I don't know what to say, sometimes. But if you really think about it, we do one very simple thing. We help get the products to the end consumer. That's ultimately what it is. Or that's ultimately what it is. We can do that ourselves, or we can build a sales team and help empower them to go get the customer too. And what that does for us is it gives you a unique opportunity, not a sales job. You own a business because you get a 1099. You own your own thing. Partner Code does the hard stuff. We do the fun stuff, which is building relationships, talking to people, and engaging. Guys, who here loves programming? You love computer programming, or anyone here love legal, or do you absolutely love taxes? We just passed tax season out here in North America. I know, love tax. Who here is grateful we don't have to do any of that, but we have a company that does that for us, right? So that's what we do. As Partner Co. is continuing to become a billion-dollar brand, and you'll hear all about that from John Wadsworth tomorrow, if you don't believe me on that. Our job as partners in the company is we are committed to being the best partners in that billion-dollar brand as well too. Are our teams, are the way that we represent ourselves, are the way that we lead our customers and we lead our teammates, is it equivalent to a billion-dollar brand? Think of yourself as a billion-dollar brand, Evelyn, James, Janine, Eric. When people think about Fran, do they think that's a billion-dollar person? That's somebody that holds himself, communicates, serves, adds value. That's how they think about it. So for us, what our commitment has been is how do we make sure that we can help our newest person launch quick, make money, and start to grow and develop so that you can become so confident and competent in your skill sets that you never have an issue creating income and impact for yourself. We want to also help the person that maybe you've been involved in a business like this, but you got stuck, but you want to get unstuck to the next level. You're sick and tired of where you're at right now. You want the next title. You're like, oh my gosh, like, how do I get there? We want to help empower you so you can break through as well too. We also want to help the person. There's some people that are on this right now that you've been around Partner Co, but life's got in the way, right? Who here's had a busy life, right? Stuff happens to all of us. Business is simple, life is hard. But we also want to be able to help that person come back in and be able to get right back on track. There's no shame, there's no anything, there's no comparison. How do we help you win as well too? And one thing that the leadership here is absolutely obsessed about is making sure we're always at the cutting edge to deliver the best systems, the best support. Here's one mantra I have, and I recommend if you want to always have sales teams duplicating in your teams so you can have income and impact and scale. Here's a mantra I have. I will always give the best support to anyone I work with. No one else will get better support from me. It's a game I play. I'm not comparing. I know if Bonnie's working with a customer, to be honest, I'd be honest, just watching how she treats customers, she probably does her customers better than my customers. I feel bad for my customers sometimes. I'm bad. I'm not bad, but I'm not the best. But I want to be better because if you want to create a big income and impact in your life, it says in the Bible that service to many leads to greatness. So there's a mantra to have. We've taken that, and as Partner Co. has gone these last couple of years, this team has gone from not much to exploding to number one just this last year alone. This team that you're on, and it's not any one person, it's all of us collectively. This team represents who Partner Co. wants to lean in with in the future. When Partner Co., I've been with Partner Co. around the world, they talk about us. They talk about the ingenuity, the innovation, the types of people, the leadership, the collaboration, the character, the everything. This is who we want to have. And the end byproduct of success is not just how much sales we've made. Of course, that's measurable. It's not just how much money we make. It's not how many titles we have, which are all great. Who here wants all of the above? There's nothing wrong with all of that, right? But the end byproduct of all we do is a transformed life at the end of the day. It's when your customer comes up to you, Dory, says, I was so stuck as a mom and never thought I'd be able to feel good about myself anymore, but here I am. It's an end byproduct of somebody that was stuck in their life and they didn't know how to find a way out. And they said, Pam, thank you so much for picking me up. I was scared of retirement, but now I have hope. Right? It's that person that was stuck in themselves and they felt either bored or challenged or like they didn't know how to navigate in life. They felt like life was against them. Who here has noticed that the world has been really interesting and tough in these last seasons, right? There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of stuff. People are looking for a way out. People are looking for a way to break free and have freedoms and to be able to do something of meaning and value. And they go up to a friend and they're like, Fran, just seeing how you are, how free you are, how empowered you are, how passionate you are. I know Fran gets this all the time. Like, show me what you do. That's the end byproduct of what we do. That's success. So when we take a look at systems, why do systems matter? People aren't duplicatable, but systems are. There's things that technology can do and systems can do so that it can empower us to do the one thing that AI can never do. Guys, AI is crazy now. Who here's used AI in any capacity at all? All right. Did you guys know we were just talking with corporate? The IT team on our team is crazy. Some of you might have heard of AI agents. AI agents basically do the work for you. On the IT team, there's an initiative where one of the IT corporate staff has 15 AI agents building a new software that's usable. I'm like, what? That's crazy. Like, wow. That's super cool. But what it cannot do is what Vanessa does when she connects with somebody and hears their story and empathizes and then shares a product and shares an opportunity, right? It makes what we do that much more valuable. You'll hear about that more tomorrow. So, what we want to do, and the reason why this team wins and scales and everything, is we always keep the main thing, which is we're in the people business, guys, if you didn't know that. We don't sell drops only. We don't sell just the business only. We build people, whether it's a customer or a partner. But we leverage systems so that we can duplicate that impact more simply and more powerfully. And you know what's great about their business? The more lives that you've impacted in your business, the higher your paycheck, the higher your promotion. Who here likes the sound of that? And we want it to be so simple where you don't get lost and your people don't get lost. Here's one thing that we're always thinking about. How can we make it easier for the brand new person to get her first customers? I'm looking at a Christy right now and we're like, how does Christy get paid fast? Right? Because there's a lot that when you look in this new world, you're like, oh my gosh, I barely just got the product. I don't even have it in the mail. Like, what am I in right now? Right? So we want to show you how simple it is to get a customer. We also want to show you how simple it is to not just enroll a partner, but who here would love it if you felt confident in showing what a partner to do so they could launch and they could make money and they could duplicate too, right? The biggest fear people want a team, but they're scared to bring a team because like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do it. It's so scary. It doesn't have to be. So we have these systems in place to help you to launch and to duplicate and to scale so that you can be you, your people can be them, and we're just having fun celebrating and everything, okay? So our systems that we've had already have come from a lot of background. We've been in this profession for 17 years, 15 years full time with the same product, guys. We've been selling the drops for 15 years. So if there's any expert on the planet, we have that pedigree, 1000%. And I say that with no ego. Like that is truth, facts. We also know this comp plan super well. We also know what builds super well. We're students of the game personally. As we speak, we've been coached by Eric Moore, network marketing trainer, GOAT of all time. We're currently in mastermind with Fraser Brooks. I'd call him the next Eric Warren, social media network marketing. We are being coached. We're going to a mastermind with Rob Sperry, another big network marketing leader. We're constantly being fed by, we're talking with John Wadsworth probably every week, Katie Holt. We're talking with everyone. Why? Because we're constant students of the game. We've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars and our lives, our whole adult life has been this. We are obsessed about helping you and your future yous win because this so changed your life so much. This business allowed us to be able to fulfill the dream of actually having a family, traveling the world, being able to spend quality time. Our baby Jaden's been to 23 cities and 7 countries in the last year. And as of a couple of days ago, we will also soon be welcoming a second addition to the Zhang family as well too. With we don't know the gender yet, but we believe it's baby Annabelle's on the way. So my wife Becky is now 5 weeks pregnant. So it's coming. It's coming. Thank you. Thank you. And I share that only because we all have different goals and we're invested. This is our baby. We're so invested in you guys. Thanks everyone. Um, It'll be fun. Jaden will be a great big. I hope that's okay to share, babe. It's fun. I was trying to speak in code. If I'm in trouble, then I'm sorry. I know. Anyways, so we do this for our lives, right? All of us are doing this for our life. And when we're looking at that, what matters to us is this. Let me tell you what we look for. And I wonder if you share the values. We want to build a life of impact and flexibility and freedom. We want to build a life where we love what we do and we love who we do it with, but we also are able to spend the quality time with our loved ones, our family, and our friends too. I don't want to be tied to my phone 24/7. I want to be able to know that I can travel like Pam does around the world with her grandkids and have actual memories to have your cake while you're eating it too, so to speak. You don't have to sacrifice joy in the midst of the process, right? Like we want to be able to, that's what we've envisioned with the system. We said we want something where anyone from around the world at any time can build this no matter where they're at, to wherever they want. Maybe it's 500 a month, 1,000 a month, 10,000 a month, whatever. We want to be able to help you to do all those things. Okay. And we build that from a byproduct of what we're thinking about too. And our job as leaders, all of us, to set big targets, go after them, and then to be able to win. So we are, I think conceived right before Australia. There's some in Australia though. Australia, we were both conceived, both babies were conceived around Australia. There's magic, in there. Thanks, guys. No, super, super. We're family. We are super, super big family. Okay. Um, our mission is we are super dedicated to helping this company scale to 100 million plus. And what that means is we want to help many of you get to 6 figures plus, many of you get to 5 figures plus, and everything in between. Yeah, we haven't had our first appointment yet for the baby, but very early on. But we have no fear. We know it's happening. So um, we are locked in. And if you know one thing about me and Becky specifically, we never quit. We never fail. When we're obsessed about something, we go all the way. In 15 years of building this business, we've never taken a break. We've literally always been leading from the front. Why? Because we have promises to you. And until those promises are fulfilled, that you have an opportunity and the tools and everything where you feel like you're equipped to actually win, then we're still in the game. And we're only 37 right now. We still have time. Like this is fun. We don't do this for the money right now. We do this because we want to help you experience all those things. Okay. So I just want to share some of the heart behind when we talk about a system upgrade, we take things really seriously. We also do things with absolute excellence, always, just like PartnerCo does. We want to be a $1 billion brand. And when we do anything systematic, it's always based on actual data and feedback. It's what you do that works well. It's what we do. It's not theory. These are facts. Okay. All right. I'm talking way too much. But with that said, who here is ready to see our updated systems? And I want to encourage all of us to actually relaunch through all of these. Okay. This business is very simple, but we make it very hard. It gets complicated very quick. But if your goal is freedom and scale and duplication, the key is to keep it simple. The saying is KISS, keep it simple. Silly. But simple is hard to do. Okay. It's taken a long time to get to where we're at. And we're always going to get better. So this is how the system will work. So main step for everyone here today, no matter if you're brand new or not, if you've onboarded with us before, you're familiar with this page. There's the wellness360.community/links page. We give this to all of our newest partners to help them onboard. There's a new welcome video. I won't play it now. But if you notice, we've changed the screen a little bit. All right, we've changed the screen a little bit. We've made it super simple. What's our goal? We have 3 phases to our onboarding. The goal of each phase is to help give the brand new person only the things that actually help, only the things they need right then and there, and not get distracted. You know, we notice anything technology related is distracting. Downloading an app, distracting. Who here feels a little bit tech challenged sometimes? Put a one in the comments below. If you're a little bit tech challenged, just a bit, you know? So, with that, yeah, we're okay because we are going to make it super simple. So, what you're going to do is you're going to click here, start your onboarding launchbot. If you know, we have onboarding strategists and bosses, it's their business. They're also senior officers with us, Liz and Tiff. Who here loved Alice Bot? Great. It helped us onboard who now are now known as GG Vitality, 700 leaders in a day, basically, in a brand new company. So we have updated Alice because we have noticed what do new people need to do? Here's the philosophy. I'm thinking about a Christy. And if I'm working with Christy right now, what does Christy need to do today to put money in her pocket today? That's all this will bring us through. Okay. So if you click this, we made a couple updates to this. And one of those updates, this was not by our vote, but Tiff and Liz, the builders of this, said it's wise if you do an avatar of you and Becky. It's we're with the brand. It's like, all right, we're gonna be here for a long time. So hopefully if people see the name James and Becky, it comes with credibility now. It's helpful. But it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. So if you don't like it, it's all good. No offense to us at all. Nothing personal. But I'm using this, and what you do is you put in the password of champion, as was before. And when you go through this, you'll put in a little bit of information. And as you go into this, and we're going to constantly tune this and everything, you're going to see how you're going to get some details right up front. So it'll ask you for some things. All right. But eventually, what you're going to get is you're going to get access to an onboarding document. So we've given both the onboarding flow, but we've also given you an onboarding document so that you can see all the things that you actually need to do. All right. Yeah. Becky said, so people are not like, who's Alice? All right. So you will get onto something like this, and you'll see in the onboarding document an onboarding checklist. This way, you know exactly what steps you go through. And this way, you can help other people go through these as well, too. It's not many things. Basically, it's going to walk you through joining a couple groups. It's going to walk you through what's called our color block launch post. Who here has made a color block launch pin post? Put a one in the comments, right? It works. It's the fastest way to draw attention for sure. It'll teach you through a couple of things, okay? It'll lead you through how to prospect, how to actually respond to some information, and then continue to help you go through and make your first sale. People that have gone through the onboarding, people are making money in the first days. It works. We've also added in here, as you go through the flow, there's a launch chat, like a messenger chat. So I want to challenge and encourage everyone, even if you launch before, go through this one again. Also give us feedback. Like we're always going to iterate and make better, but go through it. One step is there's going to be a launch chat. Here's what I would encourage us to do. If you've already launched your business, don't do a new launch post. Do your existing one. Share that into the new launch chat so then we can boost it up again. Give it new life. If you haven't launched yet, you just do everything by the T. Does that make sense? If you already launched, don't make a new one. Just put your existing link in there so then we can put some more life to it. Okay. Awesome. But just take us, don't skip. Just go step by step by step by step. Make sure you know what the experience is like, but it's pretty quick. Okay. So that's one. Then it'll lead you into a phase two of the launch. If you keep on going through the launch bot, it'll continue to walk you through all of these, but we also broke it up on this links page. So if you need to go back in any place, you could go in there. Phase two will give you now some technology. It'll give you things like our schedule. It'll give you things like smart link tutorials. It'll give you things like Subscription. We're going to update this one because we just launched a new subscription, but it'll teach you subscription, direct deposit, boards. It'll teach you all of those things, our app, how to download them, how to get them, and all of that. And it's referred to on this links page too, so that you have all of our assets and everything. All right. Then phase three, it links you into what's called our basic training. In our basic training, this is something that's relatively new, is this manual. This manual is the reason it is so ingrained in my subconscious. This is why I can, no matter what, I'm always going to have a team. I'm always going to have business. I can always create business because I know this like the back of my hand. I can train this. Most of us, if you're struggling with duplication, I'd be willing to bet my business. It's because you don't know the basics, and it's not to. We haven't trained them. We just came out with this, so no one's in trouble. But we have taken this to the next level, and we have put it together in the basic training. Yeah, James, you love it. Good. This is the team duplication side. This is where the recurring income comes from and the scale and the duplication. And anybody can duplicate. If this guy who is 19 years old, shy, nerdy Asian kid, had no influence, no connections, can do this, anyone can do it, guys. So everything, nah, not me. No, you too. 100,000%. Okay. All right. So we have those. You've gone through these. Also, what we have is you'll learn the systems in here. This will take pretty quick. Like you can do this in a day or two. Okay. But what we also have is we've just updated our boards. Boards, if you use it, you love it and hate it. It's a hate-love relationship. We love it because boards are done for you scripts and assets at your fingertips for free. You can pay for it if you want, but this you can also do it for free. We hate it sometimes because you can get lost in it. Who here's ever got lost in boards before if you've used it? Where's why? There's a search bar, but there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. So what we've done is we've reorganized the entire boards. And you now see it here. We not only reorganized it, we also gave videos to walk you through how to use it. We also gave a written tutorial of how to use it. And this way you will not get lost. But what you'll find is each folder has very specific topics to it. Brand partner onboarding. This is a backup of all of the launch stuff. We even have a backup page that'll show you the whole onboarding, but just on a boards page after you've gone through the onboarding launch bot. So it's all here for reference. Okay. What it also has though, and I'm super excited, we're going to scale this through all the markets and all the folders, but I do have one that I want to share today. Okay. The most important thing for your business is you launch, you start attracting, and then you know what to do to get the customer. Here's a key difference maker. And I want you to imagine being brand new again. You have someone interested. You now have boards because you've gone through the onboarding. You're like, what do I do? I'm going to go to the drop system of growth because we lead with drops here. And then what do I do? I'm going to pick my market. Right now, we only have USA done. By the next couple of days, we'll have other markets and we'll continue to expand this. Pick your market. I'm going to go to USA. You have your posts that we have in the social media. Assume you've already started to do that. But I'm going to go to sell drops because I want to sell drops. Here, we have updated scripting, but we have a couple new things. Number one, we have an overview of the entire script flow. So you can see how it is from start to finish so you don't lose track. We do have it numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, but we'll realize sometimes who here's kind of a big picture person. You kind of like to see everything on one page sometimes. It's just like nice to have. Okay. So you could actually take this page and refer to it and be like, what am I supposed to do? Because anything new, you're going to learn the process. So it's going to give you a simple invitation if you need an invite. Maybe they got attracted to you. Either way, you have a script number 1. So you have Christy makes her post. Someone's like, Christy, what are the drops? Christy freaks out at first, but then she gets empowered because she's like, wait, I have this. I go to number 1. I'm going to go to the DM. Hi, So glad you reached out. Here's a quick overview so you can see how the drops work. And you're going to click on this page. This page gives a very simple video, joins the drop revolution, some before and after testimonials, some Q&As. Very simple. We want to give them some information here. Okay. For those of you that are familiar with the machine, this is the page that the machine brings to after an opt-in. We will no longer lead with the machine. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. But we have it still available, especially if someone's getting lots of leads, social sellers, online marketers. We still have that. We're still paying $250 plus a month to support that. And we're telling you we're not going to drive it, which business wise may or may not be wise on our end. But it's wise because it's simple for you. Okay. So I love the machine still. I got opt-in lead number 99 today. But most people, especially when you're new, you just want to get information to someone. They're friends of your family. They don't need any barriers. They just need to talk. They just need to see the information, right? So you'll get there and some other information. Here's a change in script flow. This is such a big deal. Shout out to Allison Britton and Danielle Singh. They took initiative, amazing leaders, and they've been trying out ideas on how do we get a higher sale up front, but also subscription volume and repeat customers. Who here would love to make more money on the front end and also have that same customer keep on buying every month, right? So they've been trialing selling bundles of products. All right. So how do we get from a drop interest to more? They've been doing this and getting massive success. So we have no ego. We're like, let's do what's working even better. Let's go. By the way, PartnerCo is going in that direction. So it's the right direction to go. So you lead in with, what are your goals? Because we want to be a consultative seller. We're not just trying to sell drops. We want to see, what are you here for? When you know what they're there for, you can give a better recommendation. Number two, they share their goals. Well, based on what you shared, I'd recommend starting with blah, blah, blah pack. Drops are the foundation. We layer in additional support. Here's a full pack guide. If you don't know what pack to do, go into this. Here's the second thing that we have. This will be in every market. This is a customer sale guide. Find your, so imagine you're a customer and you're looking at this and you're like, I have a goal of fat loss and metabolism. Oh, the fat burn pack looks good. Remember, people don't buy products, they buy solutions. They don't care what the price is as long as they can get the solution. So they're like, oh, 3 products? What is it? All right, 255, 298. Great. Maybe I want that one. Maybe they want a good pack for sleep and energy. I want to sleep better and get better energy. I want this one. That looks good. I have a quick overview of what the product is, and here's the price. How about for gut health and immune system function? Drops, core cleanse, and noni. Okay. Here's a couple. It's not overwhelming, right? This isn't like 10 products. It's a couple. Great. You know, when I look, I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm visual. When I buy something, I'm like, that looks like it's a good amount of products. Like there's a couple things in here. This isn't just one thing, you know? Beauty, skin, Everglow, our collagen, right? And extracellular matrix support, Vinali drops. And if they want more, they want everything. Complete metabolic reset. Here's a couple more products. It describes what it is, gives pricing, or you can just do the drops. Okay. You'll know this, so you can tell them, well, Rebecca, you wanted everything. I'd recommend the complete metabolic reset, right? You go back here. I'm going to scroll to the pack name, take a look, come back, let me know how it feels to you. We'll decide the smartest next step. They tell you the pack. What do you do next? They're like, I'll do the metabolic pack. Great. So excited for you. Let's get you started. Here's your checkout link. Send your smart link. By now, if you don't know how to send a smart link, you already went through onboarding. We show you simple tutorials. It's easy to do. We're going to also give you a 20-day reset and you're good. Then they purchase script number 4. This basically tells them what to do to prepare for their transformation, plugs them into our community group. Massive thing. If you want to have more happy customers, plug them into the Drop Revolution because they're going to get fed the community, get exposed to more products. Who here loved the 14-day reset we just all did? Like that was great, timely, so fun. And we're gonna have more stuff in there. There's a getting started guide. We'll also have one for day and night drops, but this is great. Shows you how to use the drops, what's in the drops, before and after photos, blah, blah, blah. Lots of cool things. And Danielle Singh's own, this is team specific. She has built out a month fit gourmet meal plan for all of us and our customers that she could sell easily, but she gives it to us for free. All right. Vanessa said she shed 4 centimeters off her waist on the 14-day cleanse. Come on. Congratulations. So this is all in here. Okay. So we have that. Congratulations. That's the scripting. So I want you to think you are a Christie. You just made your post. You're getting excited. You now have this step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. That's all I do. Great. And now you have a brand new customer. You're making money. You're driving towards ultimate, going towards your first promotions, and then you keep on moving forward. All right. So guys, if you felt that was pretty simple, put a yes in the comments below. You're like, I can do that. Like, you're like, all right, that's not too many steps. Okay, good, good. And you review these. Okay. I won't go through them today, but just know the same flow because our goal is to take a drop customer and convert them to become a brand partner. We'll have the flow. We already have the flows in here. We're going to touch them up a little bit. And then also you can go directly and enroll a partner too. And then continue the duplication process, right? Like that is all we do. So that's all within the drop system of growth. We have other folders too if you want some other stuff, but the main ones are in here. Simplified boards, simplified flow, bundle sales, subscription customers, more money up front, more money in long run, and then we convert and then we duplicate and we scale. Okay. Everything just tied together. Really, really nice. Okay. I see the
Can I
chats.
can I
Yeah,
add really
please do.
quick? So if you go through the phase 1, 2, 3, like onboarding, it will introduce you to boards. So it'll introduce you to where to find the system of growth and how to start there, and then the drop scripts and stuff. So we're just introducing all of it at once to you. But if you go through that onboarding step by step, it will get introduced to you. I think phase 2.
Absolutely. Yep. Okay. So have fun with that. Challenge everybody. Go through the onboarding and completion again or new and just follow step by step by step. And it should be a fun experience, but you'll also be able to re-engage and reinvigorate your business as well too. Remember, if you already launched your business, you launched your post, share the existing posts that you have in our chats and everything. Okay. So, all right. How do you get the onboarding link? Go to wellness360.community/links or if on boards, it is in there as well too. It's a good question. Not a bad question at all. All right. Um, we've been in this business now for a long time and we've seen ups, downs all around. And one thing we had a great leadership talk the other day. I've seen is this. We know that for this next phase, there's going to be so many success stories. In the last phase of growth that we had a 10x growth year, and it was ridiculous. Many of you got impacted and had a lot of success through that phase. Then we went back to the drawing board and got things better, right? In business and in life, there's these periods of growth and expansion, and then learning, pruning, and then re-expansion. That's life, right? Anyone in a relationship, you have good days and then the growing days, and then good days, the growing days. So that's life. As a team, as an organization, we are officially out of that growing and learning phase. And we're officially in the next growth phase. James Lapon said copywriting scripts and could cost thousands, 1,000%. 1,000%. Here's what I know. We know exactly we know what it takes to win in this business at whatever level. And we know that we're committed on this mission to empower and impact so many people throughout this whole mission. We have the systems in place now to support a $100 million sales team globally. Okay. Who here believes that that is the case? We got some good stuff. All right. What we're looking for is we're looking for the right people to partner with closer. And something that I've seen, especially in these last couple of years, we've had the honor, we have some amazing leaders right now, like so honored to partner with so many. If you've been around, if you've been with us for longer than 90 days, by the way, put a 90 in the comments below. Like, high honor to you. You know, most people never make it 90 days in a business like this. It means that you are committed to yourself, you're committed to the product, you're committed to PartnerCo, and you're committed to this community. Like, that means a lot. Okay. Like, there's a special place in our hearts for you. But what we're looking for now is we want to bring up and champion the next generations of success stories. What brings us the most joy is seeing those that never thought that they could amount to a certain level in their life and their business get there. And we are obsessed about creating the next wave of success stories. So here's what we're looking for. And it won't be everyone, but this will be someone. We're looking for the people that are hungry about the goals that you have in your life. You needed to change yesterday. You're looking at your family, you're like, I cannot wait on the promises. This needs to change now. This needs to get better to the next level. We're looking for people that want to do things with a high ethic and high professionalism. This is a team that doesn't do things shady. We don't cut corners. We have ethics is number one, integrity is number one. Just because we can do something doesn't mean we will. You should see how many conversations I have every day flinging prospects back to other people. We don't take people from others. We don't need to. I believe God calls us to every single type of certain person. The right ones will hop on board. The wrong ones will hop off board, right? We always do things in the light. We always do things right. I'm looking for the one that's willing to put in some work. You're not scared of work. One thing that I think we've been attacked on in society, and especially in this type of business, is there is a attitude of laziness that we have to battle. And the notion is this, I'll just make a couple of posts and I'm just going to make tons of money. Guys, nothing is easy in life, period. Nothing. No, that's run away. I don't want easy. I want challenging, not hard, it's challenging. I want to grow. I want to lean in. I want to get better. I want to face a problem. I want to overcome the problem. Who here loves solving puzzles, right? You love winning games. We're meant and designed to challenge ourselves. And in this business, it's the biggest challenge of you against you. So we're looking for those that are not afraid to step up to the plate and have real hard conversations with yourself and to be willing and coachable and hungry. If there's one thing that served us really well, we're super coachable. You tell us to jump, we'll tell you how high. We are the number one partners to anyone that we partner with. We're like, how do we deliver the maximum value? How do we get better? Because I want to get better. I want to take ownership. We're looking to partner with people that the only person you blame is yourself to get better. Not blaming another person or blaming the world or blaming partner code. You're just like, you look at yourself in the mirror, like, what can I do better? Because who knows partner code's got an amazing thing going. All right. Who knows this team's got amazing things going. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. So the only imperfect I'm going to control is myself. We're looking for a certain type of person that wants to do something of value and impact and significance. And perhaps you've been waiting for the right chance and maybe the permission for you to lock in, really. Well, we're looking to partner closely with you. And our commitment to you is we'll continue to deliver and over deliver. We'll continue to partner and guide and coach and lead. You're going to see us running 1,000 miles per hour. One thing about us as leaders is we are never in the grandstands. We're always in the field. I'm always recruiting. I'm always selling. We're always doing the thing. We're doing what you do. Why? The best way I can help Gina is if I know what Gina's doing, right? We're playing the game. We got a long run time. So if you consider yourself aligned with that mission, you want to really run with us in this next phase of this $100 million run. Put a 100 in the comments below because I'll end this with a challenge and an initiative with you. Okay. Partner Co. 3 years in is a unique opportunity where this timing will never come again. We're a $400 million a year company growing towards billions. There's a time in a company when the company went through some loops and hoops, they start figuring themselves out, and then they have this pivot point where all of a sudden momentum hits in. Growth from 300, $400 million a year goes to billion. The goal of this company is $10 billion plus. You can always make money in any opportunity, any time. But I'd also submit there are times of upward momentum that make your job easier too. And we are 1,000% confident that that momentum period is within the next couple of years. If only you saw the things that we just saw. Wow. PartnerCo is doing things that no one's doing, and it just speeds us up. Here's our game plan, and here's what I know will blow up business. PXP is coming around the corner. Whether you're in North America and you're going to Orlando, or you're in Australia and you're going to Macau, if you're going to PXP, PartnerCo Experience is the biggest celebration, the biggest convention. It's going to be a lot of fun. Put PXP in the comments below. We were just talking about the agenda and the schedule. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Transformational experience, walking the stage, like training, meeting everyone. Like it's just unlike anything else. Okay. What I know is the things that are dropping at PXPs are going to take your business. Rising tide carries all ships, right? It'll take everyone's business from where it is and multiply. What we need to make sure though is you don't just multiply like a little bit. We want you to multiply a lot. So our mission as a team is we need to pack and promote PXP like crazy. It is in your best interest to bring as many people as possible to a PXP. You might be thinking, well, how do I do that? Guys, you don't have to know anything. Becky, when she got started, was a 20-year-old broke college student. 3 months away was a PXP type event. We were so broke, we couldn't even afford to go all the days. We were so broke, we had to rent a white, shady kidnap van. You know what I'm talking about? One of those big passenger vans. We were so broke, we had to rent a room and someone slept in the bathtub. We were so broke, we had to pull two red eyes to get there because we couldn't afford the 2 extra stays at the event. But she was so hungry and followed the systems to a T where, get this, in 90 days, she had 20 broke college students attending the event with her. And guess what? That's why Becky was the first senior officer and six-figure plus leader in our team. 90 days can change your life. Christy can be walking the stage as an officer, 1,000 plus a week, with a big team, doing a lot. So I want all of us, if you want to run with us in this, to have a team expansion mindset. Okay? Here's a couple of numbers to aim for. Who here wants to increase your income in the next 90 days? All right. We've done the calculations. We're going to update our stat on convention and how many people you need to have for a certain income amount. All right. Here's what I would aim for. And we'll put this in our basic training manual as well too. Make sure I got this. All right. If you want to make 500 a month consistently without you hustling all the time, what you want to aim for is at least 3 teammates, 2 groups of 3 teammates. Aim for at least 5 people total. So remember, in this business, we tell you build 2 teams. Have like 3 on each team. If you have that, you're consistently going to be making $500 a month without sweating. If you want to make 1,500 a month, who here would love 1,500 a month? Like that sounds nice. Okay, Becky said 3M power, 3M pay. Here's your target. 5 teammates on your power line, 5 teammates on your pay line, 10 total. The split matters because if you just have one big line, you'll get paid, but it's not maximizing how this comp plan works. If you want to make $3,000 a month, USD, this is, vice president consistently, you want 2 teams of 10 people, so 20 people. Who here would love to make over 1,000 a week, though? Like, that sounds like a good mark there. All right, consistently, without sweat. Okay. You want to aim for 20 teammates, 2 teams of 20, 40 people total. I know this is when it starts to challenge the brain. Gene's like 20. Where's it? Don't just trust the process. You know? If you want to make a consistent 6 figures plus, senior officer plus, you want 2 teams of 40. Every 40 teammates at an event will optimize the line. Becky put in the chat. And just for fun, if you want to make $250,000 a year, 3 teams of 40, 120. Million a year, 7 teams of 40, 280. So I want you to start thinking about a team size for the income amount that you'd want. We'll put this into the groups and everything. And you don't have to make a decision today, but basically I want to challenge you to do more than just you. If you really want to play this game with us and you only bring yourself, I'll be very grateful to see you at PXP. But if you allow me to coach you, I might rub it in a little bit. I'm like, come on, why? Because we're not just doing this for ourselves. We're doing this to empower the next generation. We're doing this for the next transformed life. We're doing this so other people can see the inspiration of who they can become through an experience like this. And the single most transformational thing we could do for anyone is do whatever we can to get them out to a PXP. Okay? You know what that means? That means that you're going to be walking the stage as a new promotion, Gina. You're going to be walking the stage as a new promotion, Fran. We want to see our teammates flooding this. So how do you do that? Go through the onboarding. Let's all relaunch together to the next level. Keep these in mind. Stay close to the fire. And it can start with, your next teammates can start with, tomorrow with John Wadsworth. I want to challenge every single person here. Think of your top couple of people and have a conversation with them. Shoot them a message, shoot a voice memo. Invite them out to the call tomorrow with John Wadsworth. There's no better people to present the opportunity to than John, Brent Palmer, and myself. I mean, talk about a loaded lineup. If someone doesn't see the opportunity after seeing them, I don't know. They're just not cut for the opportunity. So this is your opportunity. Be bold, be brave, have the conversation. If you need scripting and stuff, it's in boards and all that. Okay? So with that, team, it's an honor to partner with you. We are so, so grateful. I love this. James said first PXP, he was by himself. Second at 6 with him. Now looking to double that for next PXP. Come on, he's going to think bigger. That's the way to do it. All right? If you're in with us, put I'm in the comments below. And let's go for this next season. It's going to be so much fun. All right? Looking for your leadership. We're counting on you. All right, guys. Have a great one. We love you.
Congratulations, James and Becky. Oh my gosh, what a blessing.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Oh my
you.
goodness.
Thank
So
you.
congratulations. I know
Happy
you shouldn't have
weeks.
shared that yet, James, but it's okay. We'll keep it a secret. Love you guys.
Congratulations. So happy for you.
Thank you.
Felicidades.
Yeah.
Dios te bendiga, James and Becky.
Thank you.
I'm
How
sure the
exciting.
little
Great
boy
call.
is
Thank
going to
you.
be super
Congratulations to you
happy.
both.
Thanks, guys. Have a
God
great
bless
one.
you. See you very soon.
Congratulations.
Yes.